Are we filming?
Hey, I'm Paul Rudd.
I'm Jason Segel. I'm Jason Segel.
I'm Paul Rudd. We are this week's host for the smoke break, for your viewing pleasure.
Last week was not us.
If there were females in the immediate area, they would not be able to withstand my pheromones.
We're on location just like they were last week, and we're filming our movie that we didn't write.
We didn't write it.
We didn't write it. We're going to get some producer credit. So when you're putting off these those pheromones, girls kind of flock to you, right? Like
yeah, girls like the sweat, like the pheromone sweat.
Like a flock of seagulls. Jason Segel.
I see what you did there.
I did.
We
have a lot of puns in our movie, Poltergeist.
It's called Poltergeist Arcade.
Real cool sounding.
When you were younger, like a teenager, did you ever like try to think of your own porno title ideas?
Oh yeah.
Like based on movie names?
We're in front of this old bridge.
It's not the bridge to Terabithia.
No.
It's just a bridge we travel across in our new movie Poltergeist Arcade. Those birds, man.
They don't like us being here. You know what I always thought about Bridge of Terabithia? It should have been called Bridge to Terabitchia.
Because they're bitches?
Yeah.
Like, I thought of, for porno based on movie ideas, porno names, Adventures in Baby Fucking, Honey, I Fucked the Kids, Extendables.
Yeah.
Just to name a few.
Like, myself, Paul Rudd, I collect old walnuts I find in people's yards, and I draw a little caricature of them, the person I met, on that walnut, and I keep him in a safe at my house. You know, when I was backpacking across Europe with my friend Nicolas Cage, we got into a lot of shenanigans, because every single night we go to sleep, he would wake up as a different character from the movies we played.
There actually is a fair amount of people that like hentai.
Well, myself, Paul Rudd, plays a guy who dies in the 1992 LA riots while he's playing Ninja Turtles 2 arcade game. And 25, 30 years later, I come back and I haunt the guy who's living...
Alex. My character's Alex.
Who's living there. And so I can be at rest.
I'm not living there. I opened up a pizza shop, but it's also a retro arcade. It's called Poltergeist Arcade and Pizza. Ponytails are not cool.
It's that hot, sticky hot. Yeah, that's where the title of the movie comes from.
Poltergeist Arcade.
And I start haunting him, and he realizes the only way I'm going to be at rest is if he finds that Ninja Turtles 2 arcade game that I was playing when I died in the riots.
You would not give up. You were on this way to high score.
Yeah, I was high score. I was 100,000 points away, and high score was like 1,000,000, so that's closer than it sounds. And we go on a road trip across the United States because he finds the game in Ohio, and we have to drive from California to Ohio, and it's just a road trip. It's like a buddy comedy, except one buddy's dead.
Yeah.
So does he ever, your Uncle Steven Seagal, does he ever teach you anything about martial arts?
No, he's my step-uncle, so I don't even see him.
Do you call him Uncle Steve when you do see him?
Mostly I just try to cut off his ponytail, which ends up with my back on the floor. You might think it's one of those movies like, oh, why don't they just fly? The movie would be 5 minutes long.
Idiots.
No, idiots. He is afraid of planes. He's not Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd.
I fly all the time. Steven Seagal, that's the good thing about Steven, he's a real badass.
But the older he gets, the more chance I have to put his back on the floor. Did you see him in Machete? I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Doesn't matter.
But he's getting a stomach.
Yeah, he is. He's been drinking too much Arnold Palmer's.
You know my uncle.
I do. Me and Steven were together on the set of Mad About You. We were just visiting the set at the same time. Happened to be.
That's weird.
I know, it was so weird because neither of us like Paul Reiser. I don't even wear my seatbelt. Like when they say put your seatbelt on, I don't wear it.
I know, because you know why? When I'm on a plane, I practice going limp. Like, if it's gonna crash, I need to know I have the skill to go limp.
Let people survive crashes better, like drunks and babies.
You know, I've got a new movie coming out where I'm a unicorn.
What's it called?
Unicorn. Dark Pastures. It's actually not even a kids movie, but it is animated.
Russell Brand is... You think Russell Brand's into me? Because, I mean, I think he's cute, but I'm straight. Obviously.
You think he's cute, but you're straight.
You're cute and straight.
True.
We're all cute and straight. We're actors.
So it's just time for that time in the movie where the buddy and the ghost get in an argument, and they're on the bridge.
I can't even remember my name.
And they're just like yelling at each other because they're really upset with each other. He's like, I love that girl, and you're a ghost, and you're getting in the way of my love with your ghostly things. And I'm like, but I need closure. And you're just like, you're a ghost. We can't be friends. And then we just realized that we can be friends. I feel like trees have a consciousness, you know?
Because,
like
because of globalization?
Yeah.
Last night, I had a dream. You were in it. I was on a ship, and it was sinking. And you put a chair down in the water. It was rushing. We were at the top of the ship, but another ship had come across to save us, and only one of us could go, and you let me go. And I, at that moment, was like, no, Paul Rudd, you're my friend. But then I was like, wait, me and Paul don't go on gay cruises together. And I shot up in the sky because I realized it was a dream. And then I started just like making rivers and mountains, and it was beautiful. I made a mountain with your face in it. And then I tried to fly too high, like Icarus, and like I felt...
Our friend Ben Affleck's doing a movie about Icarus.
So you're going to be Ant-Man.
Yeah. I feel like I could really play that that role really well because I had an ant farm when I was a kid.
Do you know anything about your... I'm popular.
That's probably your friend Russell Brand.
I went to a Bon Jovi concert the other night when we had a day off.
Oh yeah? Where at?
On my computer. It was live.
Oh, I live streamed it?
From Tokyo.
Have you seen the faces that Bon Jovi makes when he's singing now?
Like he's taking a dick?
Yeah.
I play guitar for you, John Bon Jovi.
That's true. That's science too. It's all science.
Like, our new movie is kind of like Ghost meets The Notebook meets Road Trip.
Easy Rider.
An Easy Rider.
You know, speaking of movie porn puns, when you were in Can't Hardly Wait, I thought of Can't Hardly Wait to Bone You.
Mostly because I think Nick Cage is a badass actor, and no one sees it.
When we were filming our movie Poltergeist Arcade, I wore a diaper the entire movie because ghosts, they don't pee, they don't go number 2, and I wanted to really try to seem like a ghost, so I didn't want to ever have to like stop filming to take a pee break or a number 2 break. So I just wore a men's diaper.
You know, in our new movie Poltergeist Arcade, we get really silly. We get incredibly silly. Like,
Tag your it.